Soft heritage tones don't just color a home, they shape the way you breathe inside it, turning every room into a quiet sanctuary of light and calm. Stepping into the entrance hall feels like walking into spring itself. Soft blush pink walls glow under tall arched openings, while the warm cream archivolts frame everything with gentle precision. The terracotta tint pastel floor feels smooth underfoot, carrying the light deeper into the house. A large window pours in crisp daylight, dancing across the textured plaster and making the space feel both airy and quietly intimate, like a quiet welcome from the home. The living room invites you to sink in and just stay a while, the pale dove-gray walls wrapping the space in a calm, breathy hush. Textured linen drapes flutter lightly at the tall window, letting bright spring light flow in and soften as it touches the stone-top table and low-tufted sofa. The warm beige floor ties everything together, making the room feel grounded yet luminous, like a favorite novel opening on a peaceful afternoon. The family room feels like the heart of everyday life, where stories are shared and evenings unwind in comfort. The soft dove-gray walls and muted sage-green bookshelves create a cozy cocoon, while the same lime wash floor makes the space feel effortlessly connected to the rest of the house. A tall arched window floods the room with gentle daylight, warming the timber grains and making the textiles feel soft enough to fall asleep against. Dining here feels like a celebration of light and simplicity, the pale stone walls glowing faintly as they hold the soft daylight. The timber table feels alive with the grain catching the sun, while the low-ceiling alcove frames the room like a gentle embrace. The dove gray trim and continuous warm beige floor make everything feel calm and collected, so meals feel unhurried and conversations linger in the soft halo of natural light. The kitchen feels bright and alive, every surface catching the morning sun as it spills through the tall casement windows. The sage green cabinets ground the room with quiet warmth, while the soft dove gray backsplash and warm beige floor keep the space feeling grounded and gracious. The quartz countertop glimmers just enough to catch the eye, but the real magic is the way the light dances across the plaster and makes the cook feel at ease in their own rhythm. The breakfast nook is where the house feels most tender and intimate, like a quiet corner of the day reserved for slow mornings. The round table and cane-back chairs feel light and friendly, while the soft pale stone walls absorb the daylight and turn it into a warm embrace. The window seat waits patiently, half filled with cream cushions that invite you to stay, letting the morning light wrap around you like a soft, familiar hug. The home office feels serene and focused, a place where thoughts can settle instead of race. The soft dove gray walls and sage green shelves create a calm backdrop, while the tall window pours in midday light that softens the edges of the room. The warm beige floor feels steady underfoot, and the oak-top desk catches the sun in a quiet, dignified way, making the space feel both professional and deeply personal. The reading room wraps you in quiet comfort, the pale stone shelves standing like loyal companions to the soft dove-gray walls. The deep armchair feels like it was made for long afternoons, its cushions inviting you in as the light filters through the tall, arched window. The same lime wash floor unifies the space with the rest of the house, making the room feel like a gentle extension of the home's soul rather than just a separate corner. The sunroom feels like stepping into a greenhouse filled with calm instead of chaos, the pale oak beams above cutting soft lines across the sky. The dove-gray walls glow gently, reflecting the light that floods through the timber-framed windows, while the warm beige floor keeps the space grounded. The sage-green planter seat holds a quiet promise of growth, and the air feels still, bright, and alive with a soft hum of natural light. The indoor lounge feels like the house's favorite place to gather, the soft dove-gray walls embracing the room with quiet ease. The pale stone skirting and warm beige floor thread through the space, tying it to the rest of the home like a continuous story. Tall, arched windows let daylight spill in from both sides, softening the edges and filling the room with a gentle glow, as if the house itself is quietly whispering, "Stay here, be still, and simply rest." This house reminds us that the most elegant spaces are the ones that feel alive with natural light, layered textures, and a gentle color story that stays with you long after you leave.